2004, I was asked by the FBI to create a Citizens Academy chapter in Cleveland to help promote greater understanding and support of the Bureau. I had the privilege of being its first president, and I remain on the board to this day. In 2004, I could not have imagined that over 500 community leaders would have gone through the Academy, or that the organization would have the positive impact it has had.
I've really enjoyed working with Steve and other Academy leaders as the chapter has grown in members and added important projects and activities. Across the country, the FBI Citizens Academy helps law enforcement build trust with the American people.
We are truly grateful that so many talented and committed community leaders have chosen to learn about the FBI's mission and promote safer communities here in Northern Ohio. Our goal is to create a core of local ambassadors who understand and communicate the FBI's role in protecting American citizens against terrorism and criminal threats.
Everything that I garnered about the FBI either came from sort of the entertainment industry or the news industry. Every 5 minutes they're pulling out a gun, and there's shootouts at the end of every 30-minute TV show. Or there's always a conflict between the federal law enforcement or local and county law enforcement. And what I've found is that that's not the case at all.
When I read about the Academy, it seemed like a great opportunity to learn more about a section of the government that not a lot of people know a whole lot about.
Meeting the agents, understanding what went into the FBI or the inner workings and the behind the scenes of the FBI. It was very impressive and a great experience.
The FBI, you think domestic and bank robberies and child abductions, and that's just a small portion of how they're using technology, how a lot of these cases end up overseas, and so the reach of the FBI and how complicated their work was really eye-opening.
The biggest thing that I learned is how involved they are in cybersecurity. They work so hard at keeping us safe, keeping our system safe, keeping individuals safe, working diligently to keep our children safe when they're interacting online. And I think that's a huge thing that the FBI does for us that most people don't even know about.
The Citizens Academy really taught me a lot about the FBI. Gave me a newfound respect for the work they do. Great, committed people. You could tell they loved their work. You could tell that they were really people who loved this country. And for me, it was just, I was in awe in every class. No matter what their area was, I was in awe of the people who did the work.
The Academy is affiliated with the National Child ID program, and at my job we have a Tall Ships Festival every 2 years, and when that festival comes up we always think, is that an appropriate format to bring the Child ID program down, and so if it wasn't for that Academy experience, it probably never would have been in my train of thought to suggest that.
InfoGuard, it focuses on information security and internet awareness as well. That is our opportunity to go out and talk about safely using the internet, what it really means as far as cyber crimes, as far as exploitation of children, just safe internet browsing.
The FBI has for years done a hate crimes conference in the city of Cleveland, and where I work at NASA Glenn, we've had a diversity office for a number of years, and they've always pushed to look at how we can be more diverse and inclusive around the area. And now the FBI and NASA have started to work together to put on a conference every year.
When I think about the value and the benefit of the Academy, there's no doubt to me that there is a future for the Academy. I think whether it be through the Alumni Society, through the board, any awareness that we can bring to the community is only going to make not only the FBI stronger, but the message of the FBI and the integration between the community and law enforcement, it's going to be stronger.
To be more active in the community, to be a greater advocate for the FBI, and to show people in a greater way the kinds of things that we can do for them, to help encourage people to look at law enforcement, in particular the FBI, as being a partner with them.
Because of what I learned and because of the fact that I believe the FBI needs ambassadors like us in the community, I will be involved.
As has been said, the best weapon against crime is cooperation among law enforcement and the support and trust of the American people. The Citizens Academy has been a critical component in achieving a partnership between law enforcement and the community.